Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Carnage, and today I'm bringing you a 15-2 Search and Destroy gameplay on the map Outpost. Yes, one of the worst maps for search in MW3 and maybe history of Call of Duty. This map is just not designed for search, really any game type in my opinion. It's just quite a horrible map. I really haven't seen a game type where it's just a good map. That's my opinion. But I'm using the MP7 with the silencer and extended mags. The reason I'm using such a tryhard gun is because it's a very bad map and people tend to camp a lot on this map. So I didn't see how using it like an MP5 or something is going to be beneficial on this map. So that's the reason I'm using an MP7. I don't really like to use this gun a lot because number one, I'm trying to level up gold guns, and number two, I just don't find it really all that fair sometimes, especially on maps like Mission or Seatown, maps that are like made for submachine guns, and this is clearly the best one. It's not fun to me. So that's just my opinion. I flank around behind these two guys using the center of the map, which is not usually a smart idea, but I was lucky enough to find that not one sniper was sitting in the sniper hut, so that was quite a lucky move on my part. I'm using the MP7 with the silencer and extended mag combo, with the proficiency obviously being attachments and my secondary being the 5.7 Akimbo. And I'm using it with the perks of Extreme Condition Pro, Assassin Pro, and SitRep Pro. And I'm using Dead Silence Pro, Sleight Pro, and Quickdraw Pro as my specialist perks. So this game could have been honestly a lot better than 15-2. You'll see in the fourth round of the game, it goes 6 rounds, I believe. No, 5 rounds. 5 rounds? 6 rounds? I don't know. Either 5 or 6 rounds. And I fail pretty hard. I have an easy kill on this guy, but I completely miss, and I end up shooting at the barrels, and I end up blowing myself up when I'm 13-0. No, not 13-0. 12-0 with the MP7, and I'm clearly in their spawn. I'm going to probably pick up 2 or 3 kills. So it could have been 15-0 in 4 rounds. Instead, it's 15-2 in either 5 or 6. So it's not a horrible game, but, I mean, it could have been a lot better looking back on it. So, and people always get mad at me for saying, God, why can't you just be happy with how you did? And it's like, that's not how you get good at something. The way you get good at a game, or really good at anything in general, is you gotta look at the negatives and keep building on them. I mean, it's probably most common with athletes. Most of them, you don't ever see them talking about, oh yeah, I had a great season. They usually will point out if they're trying to get, if they really are going to be great for the next 10 years of their career, they're trying to get better at what they are at the moment not very successful at. And every athlete will tell you their biggest fear is having to rely on their worst attribute. It's just the truth. So that's the problem here. And here I pick up a nice triple spray, and it was a nice triple spray by my opinion, at least. Well, not triple spray, but triple feed. So, yeah, pretty much the same thing. Anyways, the reason Outpost is a bad map for Search and Destroy, and really bad map period for, in my opinion, but for Search and Destroy is because it's very divided, and the rush routes don't really work for offense. Defense is much easier to play because you can just sit in your spawn, you're already watching one bomb site. And you have to barely move. If you have Extreme Condition Pro, in one full sprint, you can make it to the first bomb site. You can make it to the other bomb site, and you don't even have to move. It's so hard for offense to plant the bomb that it's a good reason. It's a good thing that this map doesn't come out more in Search and Destroy, because it's just so it's so bad. It's almost as bad as Terminal. Terminal is horrible. That map was just, it's a great map, but it's just horrible for Search and Destroy, and even worse now for MW3, because SitRep causes some people abuse SitRep and use it the way, of course, it wasn't intended to be, which I said in my last, one of my earlier commentaries. This is the second one I'm doing today, but one of them I was talking about Recon Pro and how it wasn't intended. It was a good idea, but it wasn't intended to be what it has become. It wasn't intended to be throw all your flashbangs and all your stuns and everything at one time, and you'll pick up everyone on the radar. It was made to counteract Assassin and Blind Eye too. So here, I believe this round I pick up my specialist bonus. So always a good thing to do is pick up the specialist bonus. Especially, it's nice to pick it up in the 3rd round, because then it gives you, if you win the round, you still have one more round to go ham on everyone and just fucking butt-fuck the shit out of them with your specialist bonus. And I'm taking kind of interesting routes. Here I get kind of lucky that I was able to pick this guy up before he could snipe me. I knew one of them was there because I saw the portable radar get thrown down, but I didn't expect a second one to be sitting there. Luckily, both of them had snipers, so it wasn't too hard of a kill to get. Here I use my C4 the way you should. The C4 is kind of a finisher. You shouldn't be using it as like as a protector to where you throw it on the bomb site and just wait for someone to plant there, because that's only a 50-50 probability. It's better to, and especially with a lot more people using SitRep now, they'll just see it on the map. It's better to like hurt someone or stun them and then throw it to where you think they're going to be, and you can easily pick them off. Here I'm so close to getting an ace, but my teammate's able to pick him off right before me. It would have been nice to have an ace in this gameplay, but fortunately it was not meant to be. I'm just watching. Sorry, saw something on a Spartan stream. I was watching it today. I was having everyone was getting mad at me because I wasn't doing too good. But if you were watching it, which I don't know how many people know about Spartan, he's not much bigger than I think he has 3,000 subscribers, so he's not necessarily a dysfunction, but he's not a small channel. So, but I don't really know how many people honestly watch streams though, because the thing is with the stream, you don't know when it's gonna end. So you could end up doing, it's like, oh, I don't want to miss anything, and you could end up sitting there for 6 hours. And even though it's summer, I don't have 6 hours to waste watching a video. But his stream was funny because there was a lot of good moments happening. I was using the javelin. I ended up picking up a double kill, and I was fucking started screaming my head off. So here's where I blow up the barrels. I know it's too late, so I tried to run away. And instead of, I should have ran down towards him and pulled up my MP9, but I didn't make the right move. And here I just speed it up because clearly my teammates aren't really doing anything. So yeah, that's basically how my first death is. And my second one, I believe I just don't have good aim. I pick up 2 people and I'm not able to pick up the third because I kept missing a little bit more. I find that when I'm laying down and I'm trying to shoot someone, I don't have very good aim because I'm used to standing up and strafing back and forth when trying to kill someone. So that might have been towards it, but it's much more sneaky to lay down rather than to stand up. I mean, that's kind of obvious. So the game's coming close to ending. Yeah, this is definitely the final round. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's with the MP7, but I feel like I talked about some good stuff and give you guys some tips for outposts. Defense is better, obviously. Defense is clearly the best side to be on. And if you do have to go offense, though, the better bomb site to run to is B, because A is just a death trap. And B, you have a chance, though, because there's a couple entrances where you can go through, whereas A, there's only one, obviously. Well, I mean, there's 2, but if you run the second one, you're really just asking to die. You can run through the center and kind of double back through the hill and through their spawn, but that's really not a smart idea to go to. It's better just to it's better to head down, to go up the hill and then take a right and go down towards B bomb site, because you have better places to hide and better places to better rush routes to get to B. So you do have to, if you do have to plant the bomb on outposts, if you do get offense, obviously you will at one point. Plant at B. Don't plant A. A's just it's just death trap. See here, I wasn't able to finish him off, but my teammate does, so I do end up 15-2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go and give it a like rating down below. If you didn't, leave me a comment saying why. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all later. Bye.